All right, we are live on Facebook and YouTube for the very second time today. This time with audio, I believe. This is too exclusive and too exciting not to talk about, guys, so I wanted to jump in real quick, let everybody know exactly what we're seeing, exactly what is happening. So we're going live for the second time today to let people know exactly what's going on here and exactly how things are flying in the gun world. This is a very exciting announcement that I absolutely wanted to tell you about, and I didn't want to wait. That's why I jumped in here, and I didn't realize my sound was not working, but the sound is now working, so I am glad. So those of you who are on there, jump back in and take a look. Michelle, good to see you. Jacob Novotny, Tom, Tyler, everybody, good to see you guys. And we got this working. I don't know why the sound just randomly decides to go in and out on this. I'm going to investigate that a little bit later on. But thank you for joining again, because I've got a big announcement to make. You guys at home know how I feel about Smith & Wesson. Jacob Novotny knows that that's one of my carry guns. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 9C. That's the 9mm compact, holds 12 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. Absolutely wonderful gun to carry. But, you know, we know that the problem with small Smith & Wessons, like this is the Bodyguard 380. I'm going to check to make sure it is clear, and it is. But it's got a built-in laser. It's got an ambidextrous, not an ambidextrous, it's got an external thumb safety here. It locks back on empty. Awesome little pocket carry gun with that built-in laser. But it's very difficult to use, to actually lock back and pull the slide back. It takes some significant upper arm strength. It really does. It's not easy to use. You know, it's one of the better carry guns, you know, pocket guns. Taurus has a version. Ruger has a version of these pocket guns. You know, right here is the Diamondback version of the same gun. I'm going to check this one to make sure it's clear as well. It is. But again, this is very, very physically hard to rack back. It's physically hard to use. So Smith & Wesson has taken the feedback from their customers and they have created a new gun. I am so excited to debut. I want to be the first one that you hear about this from. So hit the thumbs up button right now if you're excited to hear about it, because I absolutely am excited to debut this for the very first time. Now, I don't have one in my hands, but what I do have is some of the pictures that they have just released. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P. It stands for Military and Police. This is the 380 Shield. Thumbs up right now for the 380 Shield. I'm so excited to debut this. This is a phenomenal gun. Now, this gun is billed as the easiest 380 since the Walther PK380. This is going to be super, super easy to use, super lightweight, very portable, and it's the Shield 380. Let's take a look at some of the features on the Shield 380 a little bit more in depth. Here's the picture right from Smith & Wesson's website. You can see on the right-hand side here, I'm going to see if I can't pull up the actual widget here that allows me to use my whiteboard feature. Yep, you can see right here, that's going to be your grip safety. So if that gun's not perfectly in your grip, it's not going to be able to be used. It's going to be able to, you know, just like the Springfield XDS or XDM models, or you know, even most of the 1911 series, it's going to have that external grip safety. So it's going to be more difficult to use for a kid or somebody who's not holding it right. If they get it away from you in a fight, it's going to be great. Forrest says, I'll show you. Oh, dear. Forrest is messing with us. This is great. Feel free to come in and say hi at any time, Forrest. This is a very laid-back video. Couple other things that you see on the trigger here. They actually have your the trigger safety removed on a lot of these smaller guns. That, you know, on the the Bodyguard Cs or anything like that, they've removed the trigger safety on it because it's an irrelevant feature on this particular gun. You can see on some of the other pictures here that they actually have the. Let me just remove this picture here. They actually have options with an external thumb safety, which is super cool as well, because Smith & Wesson is kind of thinking about everybody involved here. So this is the back of the Shield. Of the Shield 380 here. You can see the top of that grip safety up here. You can see their external thumb safety or magazine release that they've got here. But you don't see that external thumb safety, but you do see the port for it, and you see the outline for it right in here as well. I can't wait for this gun to debut. I'm super excited, but let me show you a couple other things that this guy is going to come with that we want to know about here. This is this is the fourth picture that I've got of it right there. Awesome little gun. This is the actual grip. grip. They've got a textured grip on this gun. Smith & Wesson's textured grip, just like the Bodyguard 380 here. It's got the textured grip on it, but the textured grip is going to go all the way around. Instead of just kind of in some parts, it's going to go all the way around. Leslie says she's so excited about it. George McClellan says he wants it for his ankle holster. Tyler says picture is cut off. Yeah, these pictures are just little snippets of the gun that Smith & Wesson has released so far. It's not, so here's the actual trigger here, the trigger assembly. All right, you can see it does not have your trigger safety on it. Smith & Wesson's kind of done away with that. In my opinion, I always tell people trigger safeties are kind of the last resort for safe handling, because you're never going to grab the side of that trigger on accident and prevent it from going off. So this gun is going to the MSRP on this new Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, Shield 380. The MSRP is going to be $399, so it's going to be very affordable for us. It's going to be super lightweight. It's going to be very, very easy to physically use. And let me read a statement from Smith & Wesson themselves. They say, quote, this is from Jan Midek, the general management of the Smith & Wesson M&P military and police brands. When we set out to design the M&P 380 Shield Easy pistol, our goal was to deliver an all-around, easy-to-use personal protection pistol. From loading and carrying to shooting and cleaning, we focused on key areas that customers told us that were important: the ease of racking the slide and loading the magazine, allowing consumers of all statures and strengths the opportunity to own, comfortably practice with, and effectively utilize this exciting new pistol. And if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. So I want to be the first to debut this. Please share this video. Let people know that this is going to be coming out. And you can see a description in the link below this video to sign up for the waiting list. As soon as we have one in stock, you'll be notified, so you can be one of the first to get it or come down and put your hands on it here at Florida Gun Supply. This is Andy with Florida Gun Supply. As always, our message is to get armed, get trained, carry daily, and long live the Republic. Please share this video, and don't forget to sign up for the NRA at www.fgsnra.com. Thanks for joining. Good night.